In the late 1990s, Casio released a new series of watches to plug the gap between their very basic F series and their G-Shock range. This series would offer more than the alarm and stopwatch features of the F series, but falls short of providing the shock resistance of the G-Shock range. What they came up with was the TRT series, which included models like the TRT110H. The TR in the name stood for twin resist, as all the models in the range were resistant to both water and mud. Then, for whatever reason only known to Casio, they ended the production of the TRT series. However, in 2018, after a long hiatus, they brought back the TRT range by releasing the TRT110H. What's more, they also included a feature on it usually found on more premium Casios. As mentioned, Casio's TRT range was created to plug the gap between their very basic watches like the F91 and their more premium watches like the G-Shock range. Upon initial impressions, it seems like the TRT110H has more in common with G-Shocks than with the F91. Stylistically, it resembles the GBD800 and its dimensions are also similar, coming in at 51.3mm in length, 48.4mm in width and is 15mm in depth. In terms of pricing, it's closer to standard Casios at around $40. The build quality also lies somewhere in between. For instance, on G-Shocks you get 200 meters of water resistance, but on the TRT it is 100 meters. Also on G-Shock watches the crystal is mineral glass, but on the TRT it is acrylic. I don't envisage this to be a problem as it is recessed and scratches are easier to buff out than mineral glass. When worn it carries some weight at 51 grams, so you're not going to forget that you're wearing a watch. It also gives off a decent amount of wrist presence, and here's how it looks on the wrist. The TRT110H is resistant to water and will stand up to activities like scuba diving and snorkeling. The other substance that is resistant to, and its raison d'etre, is mud. On almost all standard Casios that are labelled as water resistant, water can still creep into the case if a button is pressed underwater. The TRT offers extra protection by having an extra membrane layer over the buttons. This is to stop any water, mud or dust from getting into the case via any microscopic gaps around the buttons. I imagine that this would be useful for those that come into some grimy environments occasionally, like farmers, or for those that are into leisure activities like potholing. When operating the watch, you press the covering over the buttons rather than the buttons themselves. The pros are the extra protection, but the downside is that the button presses are very stiff. As the watch is designed to withstand dirt and mud, Casio has also thought about facilitating the cleaning of the watch. On the side it can be seen that the membrane covering over the buttons is held down by a screw. This screw can be removed so that you can take off the covering over the buttons for some deep cleaning. The straps on the TRT are very similar to those found on G-Shock watches, as they stay curved where they connect with the case. From what I've read, this is to prevent it from landing on its case back. So even though there is no shock absorption inside the case, at least the straps offer a primary form of defense. I also appreciate the way the strap tapers and becomes thinner towards the end. This makes it much easier for it to pass through the keeper, and I wish more Casio straps were designed this way. Just like the strap, the case material is also made of resin, but at least they have used some real screws on the face instead of plastic imitation ones. The display layout on the front is clear and legible, and the time can still be read at obtuse angles. Like most Casios, the time display can be shown in either 12 or 24-hour formats, but a nice feature is that the screen displays a 24 indicator when in that format, which is something I haven't seen in other Casios before. The date display is on the first row, and the circle is used for indicating what mode the watch is in. On the back is a steel plate held down by 4 screws. This is embossed with the module number inside the case, which is 3463, and we'll now go over its functions. It uses a single CR2032 battery, and Casio claims a battery life of 10 years. The first feature is a countdown timer, and this has a maximum duration of 24 hours and a minimum duration of 1 second. The stopwatch also has a maximum duration of 24 hours, and you can either choose this to start immediately, or there's also an auto start function which will give you a 5-second countdown. It also has dual time, in which you can set a second independent time zone. The alarm is also worth demonstrating, even though it only has one alarm and no snooze function. You can choose to have it sound from the buzzer, or you can choose it to vibrate, but not both at the same time. For the backlight, it uses 2 white LEDs. This was something which I wasn't expecting, as Casio reserves this for G-Shocks and more premium Casios like the A1000. It has twice the intensity of their standard amber coloured backlights. The features that you get with the TRT110H falls closer to G-Shocks than to standard Casios, which this is. The closest G-Shock comparison, which is the G9000 Mudman, costs twice as much, so it seems a relative bargain. If you're after a mud-resistant watch and you can live with the downsides, then the TRT110H is to be recommended.